Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you are here. Welcome. Hope you're all doing really well. I'm going to be working in my gratitude journal on week 8. And this will be a grandchild or grandchildren pages. This is the week where I had my grandkids over. I talked about it last week. And so I had 2 of them for 5 full days, and then I had 4 for 2 days and a night, I guess. And so I want to concentrate on that today because that is for week 8. And I just wanted to say that I also have an update on my in-laws on their accident. And I wanted to say a huge thank you for all your prayers that you sent their way. I'm sure they really appreciate it. And if you watched my last week's video, you will know what I'm talking about. My in-laws, they were in a vehicle accident. A semi failed to stop and hit them, and my mom-in-law was released the next day with lots of bruising and very, very sore, but thankfully nothing broken. And then my father-in-law did not get so lucky. How should I say this? He is very lucky it wasn't worse, but he didn't get as lucky as my mom-in-law. He had some broken bones. He had to have surgery. He was airlifted by air ambulance to the city health science center in our area, and he was there for 2 weeks. It's been now 2 weeks since they had their accident on the day I'm recording this. And he was not as lucky, of course. He went through surgery. He had broken toes. A bone was off from his heel, and his knee was out of place. I'm not sure exactly what all it entailed, but I do know he had surgery on all of that, and he is now on the road to healing and recovering. He is not able to walk yet. He will be doing a lot of physio, and of course it has to heal first, right? And then part ways, and then I think they said 2 weeks after surgery, they were going to start getting him to walk a little bit. So, and he also had, I think, some broken ribs and I believe a cracked shoulder blade or shoulder bone, if I'm correct. So he was very, very lucky, or they were very lucky it was not worse. It definitely could have been a lot worse than what it was. But we are just very thankful that there's hope and that he's going to recover, hopefully. I know it will take a lot of time. It will not be an easy thing to do. And on the day I am recording this, he is actually being transferred to our local hospital, which is wonderful. Now it will be so much easier to go visit him. And he's now like a 5-minute drive versus before an hour and a half drive. So there he will be in rehab, and he will be going through a lot of physio, and hopefully get back on his feet eventually. But it's going to be a long road of healing and recovery for sure. So thank you again for all the thoughts and prayers you sent their way. Very much appreciated. So now back to the week where I had the grandkids here at our place. I've gathered up some stuff that is kind of related towards that week. And then I also have photos I'm going to insert. And then as well, I will insert some video clips in here in between as well from the week that I had them. And so I hope you will enjoy the video. here I just have, I got this out of a children's book. They're outside playing and making a snowman, and our grandchildren, they played outside. Not for long. It was bitterly cold when they were here. It was like, oh goodness, what was it? Minus 40 with wind chill the one day. So they did go out in the backyard and play, but that, of course, it was just too cold for them to stay very long outside. So they just went outside for fresh air in between and to play with the puppies outside. Okay, where is my... But we had so much fun. Was this grandma tired? Yes, she was, for sure. But it was so much fun. We created a lot of memories. We did different things on different days, of course, depending on how many kids were over on what day and what they all wanted to do. So it kind of varied from day to day, but we did all kinds. I just have to kind of refresh my memory here a little bit. I am just trying to gather up a glue page here. We made slime, and we made pancake mix. One of my grandsons helped me with that, and I recorded that. And I will insert the video here somewhere as well, how we made a little healthier version of pancake mix. And my granddaughter and I made cinnamon rolls, and we had soup, and we had all kinds of different treats. And of course, the one day they got to choose what they wanted for a meal, and then of course they picked McDonald's, right? And so we had that, the one meal, and we played a lot of Lego, and they worked in their new glue books that I had made for them that you saw the video on Tuesday. And so they really enjoyed that. We were able to all fit in here into my craft room, and that was a lot of fun. We spent hours doing that. And of course, in the evenings, we would have hot chocolate, and we had popcorn, and we had ice cream, and all the things. So that's kind of how I want to create my pages here today, according to, what we had and what we did. And of course, we played a lot with the puppies. So we just had a really good time. And I am missing them already. But my grandchildren, they usually come over once a week, so that's nice. I have just some snowman marshmallows floating here in the hot chocolate. We also had homemade marshmallows that I had made. We were going to make fresh, but we ran out of time. We didn't have time to do all the things we wanted to do, right? And then we made a lot of forts, and we also took and set up our small tent that we have. And so the three boys, they had a sleepover in the tent for night, and they just had a blast. And they just had so much fun. And it's so fun to create all these wonderful memories with the grandkids. And we read books in the evenings, so I want to include this photo here somewhere. I've got the hot chocolate and playing outside in the snow. Okay, what else shall we do on this page here? I kind of changed my mind and took a couple of photos off of here because I had a couple of ideas that I liked a little bit better. And we've got the right to change our mind, right? As long as you can still If the glue hasn't stuck on too much, you can still switch it up. I just thought it would look really nice to have the books here on this. This is a pocket, by the way, and I have already printed off a picture that I put in there, and I'm going to write something on there yet as well. I already have a winter scenery on this side, and that is from when I created the journal. So I thought the snowman would look better on this side, or the snowman hot chocolate. We had made some homemade ice cream. Oh, that video is just so cute where they are all surrounding the ice cream machine and the popcorn popper. Oh, it was just so precious. And I will insert a small footage of that in here somewhere. I'm just going to go ahead. Where would it make the most sense to put the ice cream? I am going to go ahead and put it right there. I know ice cream and hot chocolate and all the things together. And of course, they were not all on the same day. We had them on different days. And I'm just kind of trying to see what would match where on which page better, but it really doesn't matter because both sides are about that week. So what are you up to? What are you doing? Are you working on a project? Are you waiting for spring to come? On the day that I'm recording this, it was +5 outside, and that is already really, really nice for our area. For this time of year, I'm very excited and really looking forward to the warmer weather. And today, just going outside in the backyard, the snow is melting. And coming from it being so cold, I am just loving it. And I hope it continues to just keep warming up now. It sounds like we are supposed to have an early spring, but who knows what will happen. I've got the word treats here that I want to add because we had a lot of treats. We had nice meals, but we also had a lot of treats. And it was just so fun having them. And I hope they enjoyed it too, being here and creating these memories with their grandparents and with their cousins. And I think they did. I am pretty positive they all enjoyed it and they all had a great time. Here is a burger because we had McDonald's the one day. I thought I would include a burger here somewhere. I should try and color that so we can see it a little bit better. But I feel like I would mess it up if I did. Okay, I also had some French fries here somewhere. Where did I leave that one? There you go. There, I've got some fries and a burger here. I kind of wish that I would have kept the McDonald's package to add in here, but unfortunately I didn't. I could add that right in there. But I could also do that. maybe I'll do all the treats on this side. I have this Grandparent Ideals magazine. I'm going to see what I can find in here. Maybe there's something unique that I can add on this page. I love that photo. That sums about up. The kids are all around my husband and all wanting a piggyback ride, and it's just so fun. I really like this because I spend a lot of time in the kitchen with my grandkids, but I don't think that this would fit on this page. I found this image in one of the winter Christmas Ideals magazines, and I really love this. It says, "Through my window." And to me, that looks like parents or grandparents just standing there watching the children play. Absolutely love it. It has some snowflakes on it. That's going to be perfect for on this page. I found this beautiful quote or saying in the Grandparents Ideals magazine, Grandma's House. So I thought this would be perfect to go on here. I had to just take a moment and look through my magazines quietly and slowly, because I feel like if I rush through it, I miss it and I can't find anything. So I had to take a pause moment to really look through it, and then I found the perfect saying. I like that. That's beautiful. Grandma's house. Perfect. And then I am going to go ahead and use a couple of stamps here. My ink is nearly empty. And I got this piece of scrap paper from when I took that quote out, so I'm going to use that because it looks old and aged. Oh, that kind of smeared a little bit. Let me do that again. And then I will do it on a hard surface here. There you go. Good times. Actually, I need to take a little bit more off. This little card here, I just want to write on here, capture every moment, because this grandma likes to take photos and videos. The grandkids may not always like it, but grandma sure does. And I know one day they will appreciate that when they look back in time and find all these photos and videos that I took for memory. Got this card here. It is for writing a note on when you send someone flowers, but I really love this little floating heart here, and it says love at the bottom, and I think that's going to fit there nicely. It's just a little too white for my liking. We're going to kind of tone it down a little bit. I have some fabric pieces here that I want to add. And then maybe I should do a piece of lace, just to make it look a little bit more Grammy-ish, if that makes sense. Maybe a small piece of lace as well. There you go. I think that does the trick. Okay, I'm almost finished here. I'm just trying to decide if I want to add a little something to this yet or not. I think I'm going to add a little piece to this other side of that pocket as well, just to kind of carry it through to the other side there. Okay, so I made this tag. I found this beautiful photo here from Ideals magazine of grandparents sitting here. And then I just added a piece of paper left over from this here. And then I put the stamp on there. Life's most beautiful things are not seen with the eyes, but felt in the heart. And then on this side, I just have the keys. And I'm going to write a note here. But I'm going to as well write another note in a different place. So I will pause you here for a moment again. I am finished here now, and I've got my pages completed. I've got a couple of old photos here that are book pages that I took out of a kid's storybook, and this one was out of an Ideals magazine. And then I did the Grandkids week here and Good Time stamp. And then over here in this pocket in the back, I just have the at Grandma's house quote, and then another little tag here, being together is my favorite place, with the books and some fabric. And then on this side, I just have this. When I created this book, this envelope came with this stamp, and I don't know if it's a stamp or written on there. I'm not 100% sure, but you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. And I absolutely love that saying. It goes so perfect towards my grandchildren. Sorry, I have ink and glue all over my fingers. And then I just have this little cutout here, as well as this camera here, capture every moment. I made a little cluster here of fabric and lace. And then in this pocket here, I have a tag that I think I explained that earlier, how I made this with this cute little grandparent photo here, and then with the stamp saying. And then on the back, I just wrote a Bible verse about grandchildren. And then I have a photo of my grandchildren, and I wrote a note to them. And so that will just go ahead and stay in this pocket. And then on this side, I did a collage with treats on here. And then over here, I glued on this little saying, you make me so happy. And my grandchildren always make me happy. They always bring a smile to my face when I am down. And so then here I have just with my little Instax camera, I printed out a couple of photos of my grandchildren. Of course, I have many more photos, but these are the three where they were enjoying my craft room, as well as the McDonald's takeout and the ice cream and the popcorn making here. And then those photos will just be tucked into this pocket. And I decided to leave the video of our week for after this. Because I paused in between, and I'm like, how am I going to insert all those videos in between the right saying? So I thought it would just be easier to add the video here after. And then I probably maybe we'll just add some music. I'm not sure, except for where we are making the pancake mix. We are talking on there, so you will hear that. And that is it for week 8. And I appreciate you coming along. I hope you enjoyed the collage, and I hope you'll enjoy the video. I'd love it if you give the video a thumbs up and leave me a comment. And I wish you all a beautiful, blessed week. Yes, we need 4 cups of pancake mix.
You said 4 full cups?
4 full cups of pancake mix. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we are going to blend up some oats. So we'll do half a cup at a time. And then you just, this is a bit broken, so you have to hold it. And you press it in right over here. Good. And then we'll dump it and do it again. So take the lid off and dump it in. And another half a cup. And we'll do that times 4. Yep, altogether 2 cups. So we did 4 cups of pancake mix, 2 cups of grinded oats, and now we're going to do wheat germ and nutritional yeast. We're done with this. So we're going to do a 1/4 cup of wheat germ. There you go. And then we're going to do a 1/4 cup of nutritional yeast. Hold it above. There. Okay, and then we need to mix that. You have to hold the bowl with one hand. Ooh, mix it gently so you don't stir over. And then once everything is mixed, we set it aside. And then when you want to make pancakes, you take maybe a cup or 2 of this mixture out and add an egg, vanilla, and buttermilk. And then you have more nutritious pancakes. And now you will go ahead and take 1 cup of this mixture out and add it into here, and we'll make pancakes. Nice and full. Do a little bit more, fill it up nicely. Perfect. And we'll add that in there. Now to this, we will go ahead and add 1 egg. You can crack it. You don't want to? For me last time. Okay, add that in here.
Looks like a booger.
And then we'll do 1 cup of buttermilk.
Bye-bye egg.
And then we'll do 1 tablespoon vanilla. You can do less or more. And then you can mix this up. Then you mix this gently, not to stir over. And then you will preheat the pan with a little bit of olive oil is what we did today.
Make a little
Yep.
pancake.
And then you scoop it in. Do you want me to do it?
They're floppy.
Yeah. Oh, hang on a second. How about Grandma does it? There. Good job. Good job. Go a little further under. Good job. So you can eat them with strawberry sauce. I had some in the freezer from last year in spring when I got a bunch of field strawberries. Whipped cream. I also have frozen peaches. You could do chocolate chips or peanut butter. What is your favorite way of eating pancakes?
Strawberry sauce with like whipped cream.
How about you? What's your favorite way? Just like this? You got a lot of syrup there, mister. That might be too much syrup. And then all the extra pancake mixture you can just store in an airtight container. And then you have it ready for next time for pancakes. And all you have to do is do 1 cup of pancake mix, a cup of buttermilk, vanilla, and an egg. Very simple, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Right there.
Okay.
So we're going to put 1/2 away. And we're going to go ahead and just put, oop, I'll let you know how thin I want it. Here, I can move it so it's a little closer to you.
Okay.
Here, I'll just check to see if it is sticking at the bottom. Turn it this way. Might be enough, let's see. And one here. Yeah, and then with your fingers we can just straighten it out and just kind of move it all over the place and kind of break up the lumps and bumps all over it.
How much cinnamon?
Oh, I like a generous amount.
Like that.
You too? Pull and roll until all the way till the end. And then you take this and you pinch it. So pull this together. I'm not playing with Play-Doh, right? All right, here you go.
Second.
Gotta leave a little room for rising, but other than that. Okay, now we let them rise.